main object of this is to be able to have a live video feed from the caller's phone. We send them a link. They have to accept the link, have to accept the location question, and then accept the when to start the live streaming. At no point do we have any control over their phone as far as any settings, anything of that nature. We only have access to their microphone and camera is the only thing, and we can flip it back and forth. They had the same functionality as we do. Whatever they're seeing is exactly what we're seeing, so that's nice. So they know exactly what we're filming. So what will happen is we'll receive the cell number from the person, we'll put that in, and then we will initiate the link, and she will pick what type of service we want to do. If we want to do live streaming, that's what she selected. We will send that to the person's phone. They will get a text message. It will say that right there. This is Chesterfield 911, and it'll give them the link that they will click on. First thing they will do is accept the location to be able to see what their location is, and then once they do that, you'll see that pop up on a map. So she's accepted that. And then the second one would be, yes, I want to accept the live streaming and give you access to my camera and phone or microphone. Once that occurs, the first thing that will happen is the camera will be outward facing. It never starts facing the caller, it's always outward facing. So at this point we have a few different options of what we can do. For the call taker itself, if it's a very graphic scene or something of that nature, we don't want them to become a victim, secondary victim to that trauma, so we have the ability to blur that. But it's the other, if anyone else is looking at it and doesn't blur it, it will still give them the ability to see what's occurring. So if we have sent this to a fire commander or a police commander, even though we have blurred it, they have the option not to blur it, so they can see exactly what's occurring.
Hit that.
Could you type that message for me one more time?
Within this program, we have the ability, as it's live streaming, to be able to text back and forth to the person. And they will receive a text message just like any other message that comes in. The person does have the ability to take pictures, and even if they had taken pictures before we began the service, they can send us that picture. If they had taken a picture of a suspect, a license plate of a vehicle, they can still send that to us and we can attach it to this call. So what you're seeing is it's stopping the filming and then coming back on. If they get out of the program to look at the text, it's going to pause the video until they get back into the program to start the video again. We have the ability to blank the screen to try to keep the caller safe. So if we do that, the caller's phone will go black, and we do that to keep them safe. Say if they're in a hiding spot and we don't want them to their phone to be illuminated for any reason, so we will put that on. The caller is the only person who can black their screen so we can see, so they can not see it again. So we can talk to the individuals back and forth. We can listen to what they're saying.
So we have the ability to flip. We'll go back that way or flip.
So the nice thing, we had video access to it, we had the microphone so we can have two-way communication, and then we also had the text within the program itself. So at the end of this, once they stop the streaming portion of it, the call is still open to where we can text back and forth until we tell the person, or they say, hey, I'm done talking to you. At that point, we will end the chat, and they will get a message saying that the chat has been over, is ended. Now, we are the only ones who can end that call. Just in case for some reason they hit a button by mistake, we can still have that communications back with them. If they say, did you mean to cut your camera off? And they said no, we'll resend the link and we'll start it back up again.